Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Michael Plus Plus. We're bringing you Highlander action tonight. It's gonna be Gangster Gang Gaming versus bonus points on CTF Turbine Pro. I've got Hexagrams here with me. Hexagrams, go ahead and say hey to all the lovely ladies and gentlemen outside.
Hey to all you lovely ladies and gentlemen outside.
Out in the real world, out there watching some of that hot little Highlander action. It's gonna be a great game tonight. Some capture for the flag. Big fan of CTF. Love the game mode. Spanned generations and generations of first-person shooters and competitive games across the board. And here we are on Turbine Pro. It's a great map, advised for competitive play. Got lots of nice little featurettes. And yeah, tell me what you think of it, Hex.
I'm a big fan of CTF. I think a lot of people, because I know a lot of people are new to competitive and Highlander and UGC in general, we might have to explain to them what CTF even is as a game mode, because no one plays CTF anymore.
You know, that's sad. That makes me really sad. Because you're right, actually. There's a 2 Fort gets a lot of flack for being horrible, because it is horrible. And, you know, it's kind of the pub map, the noob map, and it's what people kind of go to as the stock, you know, make jokes. So, CTF, of course, means capture the flag. There is a flag on each team's side, and you have to take it from their base into your base. And once you do that, you get a point. Tonight, we are playing two rounds of first to 10 caps. So if you get 10 caps in the first round, game's over immediately. First team to get 10 points, though, does take it for the evening. At the end of 2 rounds, if there is a tie, they go ahead and take it to overtime. And then I believe if it's the tie after that, they go to sudden death. But, you know, doubt we're going to be seeing that at this level of play. Usually it's really more about who can do it quicker. And, you know, with these teams, it's going to be done pretty quick, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for tonight. Like I said, I love CTF as a game mode. The problem of CTF is why you don't see it in pub play very often is it ends up being a turtle fest. No one knows how to play it, and you're just running face first into engineers. There's not enough coordination on a public server,
right.
And 12 on 12 is a little tough too. So I'm really looking forward to it. I remember I played UGC last year, and man, this was my favorite map that we played. So I'm actually very thrilled.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like we can go ahead and pop on into the server. We do have the map up, and we do have a couple players in here, kind of, you know, fancying around playing on the server. We're going to take a look right now. We're flying over the midpoint. And as you can see, there are 3 turbines in the middle, and it is where the map gets its name from, the turbine. We have the health pack. Each team, now that is a symmetrical map, so each side is going to have completely identical happenings as we're waiting for the health pack to spawn, of course. You have the health pack, though, which leads up the stairs into the banana, which is the big difference between pro and regular turbine. There's this little hallway right there we just flew you through, as that doesn't exist in the regular one. Meanwhile, we have the hallway right here, which takes you into the intelligence room, and this is where your flag will sit. Now, if you would be the blue side right here, this is where you'd be spawning. And I got a nice little spawn room. Come out here through your big door, and we are back into mid all of a sudden. So as you can see, it's a very simple map. One little feature, not very big, but still slightly overlooked, the vents right here. Pretty easy to get trapped out in if you're the enemy team, but it does offer now this great little ledge, which is great for pulling sentries out. A lot of people in the previous versions, the vents would drop down right here, and you'd just drop into the intel room. Couldn't do much with it, but now that you can get around these the lip of this room, do a lot more to see sentries, shoot them down. You can also, another great spot you see with engineers is this right here. This hallway gets a lot of love because the sentry gun will actually aim just down to the end of it. Now, of course, we are seeing it is Highlander, so the Wrangler is allowed. Thus, we might see some battlement strategies, get a sentry gun way up here and try to take full control of the mid, which is kind of a gambit, but we'll see. You know, there's a lot of viable strategies available to both teams. Looks like right now we do have 17 out of 18 in the server, so we're close. Yeah, getting, oh, I'm so close, X. Would you look at that?
Just look at it.
You know, that's really what we have to do is sometimes you just have to, you know, you just have to look at it.
I'd like to look at it. Now, the one thing I do like, you know, we talked about the pro version of this map now with the bananas, and that's good for two reasons. One, it made the map actually playable and fun, and also I get to say banana a lot tonight, and banana is a really fun word to say.
It really is. It just kind of rolls off the tongue. This shit is bananas tonight.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Yep, that is, So, if anyone knows me in real life, don't send this video to my father, because me singing bananas would probably make him cry, and I'd be disowned as a son. I don't really want that to happen. And I do want to continue singing bananas, so just let's keep that up at DL. I think we've got full map. I think we got everybody here. Do you want to run down the teams real quick?
Yeah, let me just check, whoa, can't, yeah, checking some connection settings, trying to get a little bit, are you getting a little stutter on your end, or maybe that's just me?
I've been having a stutter with TF2 for the last week and a half,
Gotcha.
so
Alright, well, enough
the same to
chit-chat.
me.
Yeah, here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and find this nice little roof, get a good background, and I'm going to go ahead and take the bonus points team. Starting off with Hay on Spy, Gank Master's going to be their medic, Nova Mode on Sniper, we got Snake, I think Kryptonite on Scout, Q Me on Demo Man, Smile on Soldier, Inf on Heavy, is that Q Side Abe Lincoln on, whoa, got another Demo Man. Hold on. What class are we missing and who's going to be what? Not quite sure, but Pudding Cup is probably Pyro. There it is. Abe Lincoln switching over to Engineer now, getting his class all set up for the evening because, you know, who needs to warm up as Engineer, right? And, go ahead and take a look at the GG side.
GG, I feel like I'm coming to know them now. We've been watching them a couple weeks now. GG, of course, Gangsta Gang Gaming. We start off with Blaze as Scout. Blaze doing a lot of good work as Scout last week. Seabass playing Medic. Hopefully I'll get to use my joke I didn't get to use last week. Oomph as the Demo. Watt as Sniper. Mala, I'm gonna go Mala on Heavy. Rafflemauer, Engineer. Combat Toast, Soldier. Raz on Spy. Watch out for Raz tonight. And Clairvaux Bonan playing Pyro.
Great French, as always, Hex. Here to help me.
Hey, I can read it, I can't speak it. Which is probably going to be useful. Never.
Never. You know, chicks dig it, I hear.
Yeah.
More than they dig
read some
Fortress
French
2.
to me, baby. Goodness sakes.
Oh,
Alright, so we're just waiting for everyone to get, you know,
get started,
get their shooting out of their system and start it up, but you know, big thanks to both teams for showing up on time and not sucking like some teams do. Appreciate that.
Right, well, there is also a 2-minute delay, so, you know, standard practice is 15 minutes late, everything we do in the esports community. So, you know, right now we are actually pretty early, so, you know, if this game starts anytime soon, we'll be good to go. Also, note that there is a 2-minute delay on the Source TV, so, you know, they could have started 2 minutes ago, and we're just living in the past, man.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, if the sun burned out, we wouldn't even know for like 8 seconds, man. Would you
minutes,
think of that?
8 full minutes, bro. We would
Is
just
it minutes?
It is minutes, actually. We live 8 light minutes away from the sun.
Yeah, I know lots about science and stuff. Science and math are my strong suits, everyone knows that.
Absolutely.
I
Gotta
can
say,
read French, though.
there is some great looking hats out here tonight. As always. I mean, you'd expect nothing less out of a hat simulator. Oh, great high five going down on top of the turbines there. Loving it.
I love the engineers' animations. They're just so giddy and jovial. Little Yosemite Sam dance.
That is a pretty good dance. Yeah, great thing about the high five taunt, a lot of players don't know that I'm hoping players start to kind of catch on with it. Maybe it might get some league attention now. The high five taunt, you can hold that button down as long as you want, which puts you into third person view. So if you're, for example, a scout capping a point, flick it on over to third person view, you can see that extra visibility, and the second you spot someone coming in, just go ahead and let go of the button, instantly back into first person mode. So,
and it's useful. People do it, especially in competitive play, where you have generally smarter, sassier players who will use taunts to get in that third person, and any taunt is to look around corners so you're not running in blind.
Right. Now the biggest problem though with the taunt is it disables you. The high five takes about a second of forced no movement, but you can hold it as long as you want. And again, yeah, again. Oh, looks like we got a countdown though. So enough about that. We got players rolling out. Let's keep an eye on the Demo Man to start out with.
Yep, Demo Man on red, of course, Oomph, and on blue it is Qme.
Yep, got Qme right now going out through the blue side vents. Throwing out some stickies. No damage yet. Oh, there he goes, finally getting a couple deaths off.
Checking down Banana. Soldier jumps
finally
straight for a
goes
second,
down.
thinks better of it, and a lot of carnage just went down. Headshots, backstabs, all over the place. That was way too much to happen, but Red clearly took the middle, and they took it easily,
Yeah.
losing only their scout in the conflict.
Absolutely. Now, is that that is a medigun. Okay, it's a festive medigun, so it's a little bit easier to spot out there. Definitely not a festive crit streak.
You're so disappointed they're not running crits.
I'm always disappointed when a team decides not to run crits. Crits is obviously the fun option. Maybe not strategically best. Oh, Uber going down
Comes off in the middle.
onto the heavy, but they're milking it on the red side. That is no reason to pop yet. And yeah, now they're sitting at a full 100% Uber advantage over Gangmeister.
Now, one thing we didn't mention in the pregame, considering a lot of people may have never seen CTF before, the countdown on the intelligence is actually really important. That circle over it is a timer. Once that timer goes all the way back, it returns to whence it came. So a lot of times you'll see people suicide a scout, bonk onto it, or a dead ringer spy, so that the timer resets itself. Spy comes through the middle with red intelligence, though.
Yeah, big Uber coming down now for the red team, putting a lot of damage on this. Yeah, that Uber, I assume that wrangled sentry.
A sidestab by Hay on the scout as he takes that intel. First point goes to blue after wiping red, after red wiped them at mid.
Yeah, good job by red though, holding a big presence in the intel room for blue, and they're able to actually pick up the cap pretty much immediately. And now the Uber charges have almost managed to even themselves out a little bit. There's still a 10% advantage on the blue side, but I don't think that's really going to matter by the time the cap's done. And more importantly,
less than 20.
Exactly. Red is still definitely in control of the midpoint, mid of the map rather. So as their medic pushes in with the pyro through the banana, there's just not a big blue presence at all. Blue team, even though most of them are alive, they are not pushing forward. Eyes on Raz now as he's in the vents, looking to make a play. Being very sneaky though, keeping an eye. Ooh, gets a soldier. Good backstab there. And yeah, now you can see that.
3 kills right away. Bonus losing people quickly.
Yeah, 3 people down.
We do have Uber ready for both sides. It seems Red's gonna make a push here. They're coming right to the intel with the combo.
Yep.
Uber goes off.
Watt
Counter popped.
Watt the sniper is taking really good advantage of this positioning. If you see right here, this is previously very hard to access as a sniper, especially in the offensive parts of the map. But yeah, now it looks like they did get a scout out there, and yeah, Red Scout's going to take it right back. So even now they're going to manage to pull ahead by 1 point on the GGG side.
Bonus also lost their medic in that engagement too, so now we are going to have a clear Uber advantage for Gangsta Gaming. Seabass already at 50.
Yeah, it's going to be a solid 50%, and actually, even though he's alive, he's not charging Gangmeister, giving up a good another 5-10% Uber charge right there. Big mistake. Seabass steps on top of Stickies, just did not see him. There's a Demo Man in the banana, goes down, but now notice he does retain 20% of that Uber charge. That's a Vitasol right there.
Yep. No reason not to use it in competitive play. We touched on this last week. If you're, I'd give up that 10 health every time. I do it in pubs, but in competitive play, you're not going to live with 10 health.
And yeah, unless it's banned, use it. Demo doing a good job of soloing that sentry.
Big rocket goes down and gets the medic on bonus.
Demo action now.
Taking rockets in the face and not doing anything about it. That was weird to watch.
Yeah, Gangmeister, down again, so big drops on both sides. Now tied up. Snake Kryptonite making it 2-2. And manages to take down, what's that,
Some
Blaze,
more pressure comes in. The gun just finishes building and gets wrangled enough to put that soldier back. The soldier gets cleaned up.
Yeah. Now, it is also worth mentioning, Bonus, I believe, are they undefeated or are they 7-1 tonight?
Bonus is undefeated. Bonus is 7-0, and Gangsta Gaming is 6-1.
Yeah.
2 teams that we're definitely going to see in the playoffs. Playoffs start 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, so definitely working very hard to try to keep on that keep a hold of that that undefeated title right now, because there are two teams
Yes,
in the league.
also undefeated.
Exactly.
Yeah, Brave Sweethearts. Syndicate, 5-2 now, and there's one more team I'm forgetting right now that's among the top of the rankings. Someone. Just won't be me.
Eyes on blue now, as they do have the Uber advantage. They are pushed all the way back to their intel boom, and they are holding pretty solidly as they have a heavy and a bunch of support and defense classes here. Now a scout's starting to come in, put a little bit of pressure.
CTF, more than almost any other game mode, is about that rhythm and like the ebb and flow of the game, where you have to decide: are we going to post up defense, or are we going to push offense? And you have to make those decisions in split seconds.
Absolutely.
Ubers are going to be equal now as the fight comes to mid. Uber gets popped on the heavy from blue. Blue gets launched with a sticky. He's disconnected from his medic. Medic and Demo fall back as the red combo counters in.
Yeah, and it seems like they kind of didn't know where to go there almost. Like the heavy medic just sort of stalled out and got caught between stickies, and they pulled out.
GG is taking advantage of this Battleman's perch up here with the Engineer and the Wrangler.
Good spot, got a level 2 gun up.
Yeah, level 3 now. They're just waiting for their intel to return. Pyro's the one camping on it, so that if a spy or a scout tries to get on it, he's just going to be able to throw him into the air with his tornado gun.
Absolutely. Now, looks like Gankmeister, it does know they have a slight Uber advantage, and they're starting to push out a little bit.
Yeah, that sentry goes down, it gets spammed by the soldier, and then the engineer gets headshot and his gun dies.
Yeah, but Gankmeister goes down, so Seabass is going to have a 100% Uber charge now. And let's see what they decide to push in with this.
I think they're going to go like right through the main hallway here. They've got a nice little contingent: Pyro, Demo, Medic, and Heavy. Heavy straggling behind now.
Yeah, it looks like Heavy's going back through the... looks like they sent a couple people through the main hallway, but actually... Oh, no.
Yeah,
I was
they
seeing
might be waiting on a pick or something. I don't know if they have smaller classes around.
Yeah, there's soldiers up. They're moving now. It was a scout. They were waiting on their scout. Scout finally came in. That's what it was. Ooh, Seabass forced to pop though. Lands gets a sticky underneath him. So now they're going to take out a
great position to defend this.
Yeah, they're going to take out a wrangled sentry without an Uber charge. That's no fun whatsoever for anybody involved. That's right. I said it. Even the engineer hates having to do that. It makes him sad too. He's disappointed, just like you.
Hey, well, they didn't have to counter pop, or they weren't even able to, but Blue's medic going to be at Uber about now. Seabass only at 70, but I don't think they're going to be able in position enough to really capitalize that. I think a lot of times tonight we're going to see Uber on Uber action.
Yeah, tail end of this dramatic story right here with the spy and the pyro down. It managed to backstab him, opting to ignore all targets in favor of the pyro. Great decision in my mind if you were the spy.
Yeah, you get a blog about that stabs.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, Blaze in the big hearty meat shot onto Nova mode.
Yeah, they're setting the gun up in middle again. Red has controlled this middle ground in the entire
Oh wow,
match.
yeah, no, I kind of expected the intel to have reset. I actually didn't realize they picked up again, but now Blue popping an Uber here. It looks like they really want to get this intel, if nothing else, reset the time on it. They've managed to get it so close to their spawn door, but yeah, Red pops back. And now after wiping the blue team, not only are they not going to get it, it looks like Red's in position to move forward for a cap now.
Yeah, they're going to keep one guy back to watch it. Spy's on it, watching it just to make sure. Now he kind of feels safe enough to move out and not bother with it. That Red intel is going to go back, and Red's going to be in position of pressure, too.
Absolutely. They're going to have a great Uber advantage now.
Oh, actually, never mind. Seabass went down. Missed that.
Oh, yeah.
He can't push dry.
Gotta have that Uber ready. Get that juice. Good to go.
Get it all juicy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Red, this great position with this teleporter in the vents, like reinforcing up here in the battlements. It saves you a little bit of a walk. It's nice.
Absolutely. And not only that, it gives you instant high ground without having to expose yourself to the vents, which is an important one.
Absolutely.
Because one demo man in the vents for either side is really just a pain to deal with. It's it's a really easy spot you can hold forever with sticky bombs, and just so happens when you kill people you get ammo, so you can hold forever.
Alright, Blue pushing out of their main gate, pop on the Heavy. Pyro comes in and separates the chain really well. Heavy's all alone. He's gonna get fired down from above. Scout now with Medic. Medic pushing a little far forward above his team. Not the greatest idea. He's going to have to fall back as he gets pressured down by the soldier through the hallway. Smile doing some shotgun work.
Yeah, no, it looks like trying real hard to make Seabass pass Papa's Uber. Seabass wants just to hold it. They're waiting for Blaze to get back up so they can make another flag run, but right now they're pulling all the way back in their intel room, opting to give all this ground up, which is kind of confusing.
Yeah, and now
to me,
they've taken middle. Someone needs to go clear out this nest. Spy does come in and finally sees it to take down that teleporter.
But yeah, I gotta say, I'm not sure that I would have completely given up all that ground if I had been in that situation. Oh, looks like my mouse, sorry, was having a little fit there, folks. Decided to want to swim up a little bit higher than I wanted it to.
And now Seabass Seabass did pop.
Oh.
Don't know where.
On Mala, yeah. It's on Mala,
pop.
and oh no, they got so close to getting the medic, and he was at about 95% Uber, so it was they knew the Uber was close. They went in and tried to get him, did not get the pick, and Uber's right back on top of him. Now Blaze in there does manage somehow to pick the medic in that. That's wow. The Heavy definitely gunned him down, but puts off just enough damage to finish off that medic, and now we are back in the stalemate situation.
Stab by Raz on him.
And right now Seabass is alive and he is charging very quickly. So oh, there it is. It is a crit screen, guys. Oh, and drops to a demo. Hopefully he decides he wants to stay on it, but Gankmeister is down, has 40% Uber, so it's going to be a small Uber advantage, about maybe 50 to 60%. Oh, well, actually, by the time he spawns, very long spawn timer right there.
Yep. Still got 6 seconds before he's up. They're going to have almost full Uber by the time Seabass is even alive. They're creeping their way up to 80 now, and they should know this and try to push this advantage. Again, you just never know if you should be playing defense or offense on this map.
Yeah. Now, it looks like both teams have kind of felt each other out to the point where you know, they're kind of comfortable enough with each other's
we definitely stabilized. Big push coming in here through the banana though for blue. Shoots bananas. They're gonna push in with it. Demo
popping Uber very early, I think. And there is a sentry gun around the oh wait, no. Moves the sentry gun back.
Hero grabs it for a second, but there's stickies on there. Blue Scout putting in some damage, and blue, Jesus, they just wiped red team.
Yeah, bonus
Scout's
points.
taking it. Scout runs into a random soldier in the hallway. He goes down. Spy trying to do some work as the intel gets supported by his team. That reminded me of like Legends of the Hidden Temple, where the kid's doing so well, and all of a sudden, Temple Guard.
Oh man, and that really shows you the importance of one, communication, working together, because you could absolutely see it there by their movements. They had that plan. They'd you know, gone in there and they said they all knew what they were doing going into it basically, and it shows the importance of moving as a team together. Even though they, as the scout dropped it to the random soldier, that would have been a great spot to hold it in the mouth of the alley like that, but instead they had a spy in the heavy right there ready to go. So
and here's a perfect example of the ebb and flow of CTF. Yes, they did cap it. Big stab comes in on Seabass from Hey. Great stab. The ebb and flow of it, even though blue capped it, they had to run back together as a team so that they could bring it back to their own intel. So now essentially they're playing defense and red takes all this middle ground back. But getting the stab on Seabass is really going to help blue, and I think blue's going to push out here. Yep, Uber is ready to go in the tunnel with the combo.
Yeah, they should be pushing out here. They did probably get intel. Oh, off the Uber at mid though. Again, very early push, and it's going to stop them from probably being able to just take it straight away. Right as Uber fades though, Hey, is that Hey that comes in? No, that was Raz dropping down, stabbing the heavy on the blue side. Spy's doing good work on this map.
It is a good map for spies. It's also a good map for scouts too. Wide open areas, no chokes for you. You get to run around and do all crazy legs Madman style.
Oh, another backstab right there, just out of camera range.
Yeah, he gets Seabass, he fires down Mela, fires out Watt too. Finally he gets taken down by Blaze, but a nice 3-kill streak from Hey. I don't even know if that's how you say it, but I'm having too much fun saying it, so it's going to be Hey.
There it is. So yeah, big Uber advantage now, about 50% advantage over poor Gankmeister. And bonus points is starting to move out with this.
Yeah, Blue's taking some ground. A nice spot by the scout to find the spy. Spy gets away up in the opposing fence, though.
Yeah.
Soldier comes in, bombs in.
Oh, would you look at that?
Gets sniped out of the sky.
Dropping a Uber. Had it right at 99%. He was holding down the right click. You could just tell as soon as he, got it, he was at 20. He was going to pop it, but didn't happen. Didn't happen.
Yeah, Hay takes down Razzle Spy on spy action. You know, those creepy Frenchmen.
Now Seabass having a big Uber advantage here. You got to, he's got to be telling this team where it's time to move out. We're going with it, but there still looks like they're having problems congealing that force. They were now they are kind of starting to pocket his heavy, moving forward.
It just reminds me of what a lonely map this is to play engineer on. Your team's all out doing exciting stuff, traveling the world. Uber does come off on the heavy through the tunnel, but they're all alone.
Doesn't do any
they're
work.
all alone.
Yeah, none of his team was there backing him up, and they get kind of wiped for it. So bonus points gonna surge in off of this.
That
now
seems
have
like
the Uber
a
charge.
really bad engagement choice. The
Yeah.
bonus could push with it. They were missing their soldier in their demo, though.
I like their idea, but honestly, Ubering heavies does not, especially on a CTF map where it's as dynamic as this and movement is as important as it is. It
Well,
just
we're going to
doesn't
see
seem
an
like the
Uber
way to
heavy
go.
right now, but he waits until he gets in the intel room, and they're going to try to fire down this Wrangle level 3, but as the heavy, that's going to be a difficult task. He's getting blown away by the pyro, but the spy does come in backside and gets that sapper on the gun. Good teamwork there. Gets the intel off the main point, but only moves at about 6 feet. Soldier comes in, does work alone, and the soldiers cancel each other out.
Actually, I believe I have to correct you on that one, Hexagrams. That was all Ingy. All Ingy. Just picked him out of the air with his shotgun. So Ingy's do work too. It's just a different kind of work.
He does practical work.
Exactly.
It's so lonely on this map playing NG. I remember when we were scrimming it a year ago, NG would just start singing to herself. What else are you gonna do back there?
Move your gun up.
Yeah, move that gear up.
Gotta move that gear up. That's what you gotta do. Right now, watching bonus points on the staircase. Having a really good presence here. Charging the Uber on a heavy with using the GRU for it. So managing to keep a lot of people on his team overhealed.
Yeah, you got Soldier watching vents, Pyro just kind of squirting around, hoping to catch a spy unawares. Demo's watching Banana, and they're just gonna build up and make another push.
Yeah, looks like meanwhile on the GG side, they are kind of playing a little defensively.
As with a stab on Nova, that gives their sniper a chance to
poke out there and do some work. It looks like bonus QM goes down. Uber now going off for the red side.
Uber. They have to counter pop
Ubers.
as the scout comes in and gets a couple good shots on the medic. The Pyro
Air
throwing
blasting,
heavy.
sacrificing himself really to ruin the positioning. And now that Blue's forced to give up a lot of ground on the mid, Red theoretically could have pushed out here, but
Yeah, Blue's just gonna hold the stairs again.
Yes.
So after all that, we're back on the stairs.
back to where we
They
used
do
to
look, they're gonna put a little bit of pressure. Blue team is coming out. Just kind of peeking through Banana.
Yep, Ubers are even again.
Now we're back at the stairs again.
Yep, and
Well, I think Blue might just be happy to wait on it. I mean, they have the lead right now, a minute and a half left in the round. You don't want to, push too far, overextend, and then just give them a chance to run in and steal your intel unaffected.
Now,
however,
one thing, to note, for both teams, even if you lose this map, this is a great map for determining your seed position in the playoffs because it is determined ultimately by however many win points you have, win rounds you have. So you can go, 8 and 10, and if you get 8 points to your name, that's better than going, 5 and 1, even if you win the 5 and 1.
Huh. Interesting.
I believe is how it's seeded. Again, I'm not.
So they're going to use the wins here for like a tiebreaker scenario for the seeding.
I believe so. Yeah, that's just for determining seeding. I believe everyone goes to playoffs. It's just determining who you play and how many rounds you play. Meanwhile, though, it looks like in the last 30 seconds, that's just barely enough time to cap it. Blue is pushing in.
Yeah, they do
Pop
Uber
the
in.
Uber, yeah. Let's see if the spy
I
can
hear
pop
that
in.
Pyro giving his life again.
And yeah, there's nothing they're going to be able to do with it.
Here. There is a sap goes off on the gun. Red does counter pop though now, so they're going to flash heavy, flash. Spy comes in, gets the intel, and almost gets out the door.
But it's not going to happen in 5 seconds. Heavy's going Chariots of Fire style. Taunts with it. Had it in hand.
That's our first half. 20-minute round. We're going to do another 20-minute round and see who's ahead after that. If we are tied, then we'll go to a third round.
Yeah, no. Lately we have been having pretty quick half times, though. There's lots of stuff you could be talking about from either team's perspective on what you need to do next round. GG coming out very strong in the beginning, of course, and looks like they're switching sides. Came out very strong. It was 2-2 for the bulk of the time, and it really wasn't until Bonus managed to swing a couple of Ubers in their favor that they were actually able to push out from their last point into the middle and start taking control of the map. So we'll see how it actually plays out here.
Yeah, they are going to switch sides, or give them a second to do that. And let me reload my HUD scheme 45 times because they're slow. Thanks, guys.
Exactly.
You know, like, it's just such a big hassle for me. I gotta go into the console and I gotta type HUD and oh, Jesus.
Dude, I have to press a button that I bound to it. That's right.
I know. I was just thinking about binding.
Bindings are great. They're great. It's great stuff. Real good way to step up your game, man.
I mean, I would have to have someone teach me what is a binding. Is that a thing in PowerPoint? So someone would have to show me how to do that.
Right. Well, you are a English major. A master of English language. Excuse me. No disrespect, my soon-to-be doctor friend.
Yeah, great. I'll keep telling people, so now I can just constantly be mocked for my very, very limited
vocabulary.
Yeah, I couldn't even come up with a word there.
Yeah, you didn't even know what you're limited by. You just know that you're limited. That's excellent. So yeah, just waiting on one straggler from the that's gonna be Infinite, the UGC admin, taking his sweet time. Not sure if his config is going to switch teams automatically or not. Not sure. There he goes, finally switching sides. Hopefully we can get a quick ready up here now.
Yeah, because I'm just upset with you. I don't even want to banter. Well, the last round was interesting. All the points came up generally early, and then they kind of settled in and just pushed back and forth on each other.
Yeah,
Wonder if we're going to see something similar develop now. I don't think we're going to see as many points this second half because, like you said, they seem to have found comfort with each other. They've kind of settled into their grooves.
Absolutely.
It might be a 1 or 2 cap round.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Now, at the same time, though, there is, of course, the mid-fight, which is really where a lot of the momentum is established. And that's really going to be where we're going to see if GG can come back and take the round for him, because if they can get a really strong mid-fight, get the medic pop, get a cap without having to pop their Uber, that can very easily not only tie the game up, but lead them into a situation where they have, you know, maybe take the scout halfway through, he goes straight back to the intel room, and they use another class just to carry the intel home and get 2 caps, you know, chained right off of one after the other.
Yeah, that first mid-fight was absolutely brutal in GG's favor. I thought we were going to see some rather roly play after that, but Bonus was able to stabilize.
Yep.
But GG definitely outfragged them for the first couple minutes of the match, but didn't end up helping them.
And that's one thing, is this map is very deceptive. There are a lot of good DM opportunities, and a lot of it is flat ground, so you would expect to see, you know, almost more of that high-skilled DM, but honestly, it's about, like you say, the ebb and flow, and then risk versus reward, getting players out into those positions. And looks like we are getting ready to start here. I'm going to go and follow bonus points, cue me out. As he goes again, let's see if he takes the vents. He does, which is a good demo man position. I gotta say, this time he doesn't see jump as much, so gonna a little bit more. And wow, looks like Blue Engineer opting for the mini sentries.
Oh, there is a crits goes off for the demo. 1 crit kill. That is the only crit kill that matters, as they were able to kill the medic.
Yeah, Gankmeister.
Kritzkrieg from GG.
Wow, sad that
Remember, we did switch sides, so GG is now blue.
Yeah, and looks like GG now is starting to push in a little bit. But yeah, interesting decision.
I mean, they got that wipe on the medic, and they're gonna have 100% crits here again too.
Yeah, ooh, covered at the PP right now though, making it a little bit harder to move forward.
Oh, maybe that wasn't a crit. I could be completely wrong. He must have been Girardi. Sorry. Here
Yeah,
comes the Uber.
yeah. Hex does not know what he's talking about.
Yeah, to everyone's surprise.
Right, but no, good positioning by the blue team there, getting themselves in. Wow, Demo Man managed to stay alive with 3 hit points till his medic gets to him. And now, see, I'm not sure that I agree with this. They have all the positioning, and they're pulling all the way out.
Raz just went huge. He stabbed the sniper and then got the medic.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, bonus is completely wiped here. They're happy to just post up in this hallway. Seabass and his heavy melee. Pyro's up front doing a little work. Demo comes in. They've got a nice force here, and they're going to have huge advantage now,
so, yeah,
almost at 8%.
And this is just what I was talking about. So GG is now tied it up, and they're in a position where they can pretty easily just pop the super, go in here, and take the flag right out of the room, and
that's what they're going to do.
Yep, up 1 point. So we'll see if they can execute it, because half of it's planning and half of it's execution. They do get everyone giving the scout the buff. There he goes, getting the flag, and he is out of there. So
they're gonna just pull back to this hallway where they were before and post up here. Let's see if the scout gets there safe. No temple guards in his way.
Right, and right now it looks like ooh, there it goes, Gankmeister down. So GG is Gangster Game gonna hold on to this lead, and wow, who picked Seabass there?
That is the sniper
Nova
pick
mode. Oh, it was so dirty. All I saw was him fall over from across the screen.
And that's
Such
a huge
sad
pick too.
medic,
It stops GG's momentum, because right there they were just in a perfect position to keep up that abuse.
Absolutely. Now both medics do spawn at the same time. They both were using the Vitasol. So right now they're gonna have even Ubers, and we'll see what they can manage to do with it. Raz now really far behind enemy lines. Ooh, going down to 2 hit points off of fall damage. Very carefully calculating that. And does eventually get knocked down by Snake's Kryptonite.
By some scattergun pellets.
Yep.
Hay also gets picked on, so both teams spyless right now.
Yeah, but bonus points now starting to move forward through the mid.
Yeah,
and
they're taking the position on the stairs like they generally have already.
I'm not sure about GG's decision there to give them all that ground, because there was no reason really to at least not contest at mid. They had more or less even spawns. They have even Ubers, and now it looks like actually Gankmeister managed to charge a 20% advantage just about, just through
it's
smart and
not going to
clever.
matter here. Seabass already at the Uber. I think they're going to come and drop down through the vents. This would be a first tactic.
Yeah, but if you notice, this has gotten called because their Demo Man is completely and totally ready for it.
Yeah, they retreat single file up the vents in a cartoon style. They're going to push just straight forward here, I think. The Uber might come off. Might not even need to be used.
Yeah.
They're posting up right outside. The Uber
going
does come
down
off on the demo.
Yep, Sentry Gun is down. Pyro going in. Oh, nope, Sentry Gun, sorry, I was just out of position. Heavy doing a great job there, taking down the Pyro.
And they respond to it without even needing to pop their Uber. Scout does reset that timer, but that's not going to matter here. I think they're going to push right out. They're going to have a huge advantage. Yeah. Only 3 up for red team, and one of those is the engineer, so everyone knows where he is right now. They're going to push right through with this, I believe.
Yeah, now Smile's in a pretty good position. Oh, looks like he was trying to get ready to jump, but not quite going to have it happen.
Behind the combo, see if he can get it done, and he gets Seabass! And what?
So
beautiful stab by Hey.
Couldn't quite get there in time. Oh man.
Hey, doing work
So
in
sad.
the banana.
The banana. What a great spot to do some work too. Yeah, GG though this time being a little smart. Looks like they're holding at least minimal presence on mid, keeping their damage little damage output there. So yeah, this time very smart play, not pulling all the way back to their intel room. Soldier jumping now, trying to get Blaze. Does manage to knock him down with the help of his scout there. And yeah, GG is starting to... Hey, takes Seabass out again, using the cloak and dagger coming out of absolutely nowhere.
It's brutal.
Oh man, dies immediately
Oh,
after.
but then bonus goes down. Nova mode with a shot on the medic. Or no, what? Yeah, sorry. Anyway, Medic got headshot. That's all that matters.
All that matters, Medic's going down left and right on both sides.
Oh, wow. These specialized classes are really doing their job.
Yeah, that's what they're there for, really, is to assassinate the medic and make his life horrible. Seabat's getting up a little bit before Gankmeister, getting a small 10-second, 10% Uber advantage there.
So remind me now, the score, cumulative score is 4-3 in advantage of GG, correct?
Yes, GG did take, it was 3-2 in favor of bonus before this, and now it, with the 2 points GG has, they've managed to make it a 4-3. So...
I actually knew that. I was just trying to help people out at home. You know, I'm not a dumb guy. I just play one on XTV.
Here we go. Keep telling yourself that, Hex. Let's see now. Right now, oh wait, was that? Hold on a second. That might have been. Hey, yep, there it was. Looks like they had Raz posted up around the same spot that he got the medic last time. So they are definitely on spy patrol now. They're on the red side.
Yeah, Raz are winning in just one of those lulls in the match where they're posting up on the stairs. Red's gonna pressure in now.
Hayes actually sapping everything now. Managing to pull a lot of the blue players out of position.
Yeah, Red just comes in and says, we're gonna take middle now. You guys back up. And GG's said, alright. No worries. You know, middle. This Imagine Conversation brought to you by Hexagrams.
But yeah, Red now pushing in. Both teams do have Uber. GG is backed up all the way to their info room though. Red losing a lot of players before either team pushes Uber, so down to Heavy, Pyro, and Medic in the hallway with the Pyro going down to force
They're gonna leave,
Uber.
but they have to pop it. It's a force pop, and they're popping an Uber in retreat. That is never where you want to pop your Uber. I'd be surprised if Blue doesn't push back out on this. They must have seen it.
Pretty visible. Honestly though, Blue has no Demo Man. They're finally Demo Man coming up, so we'll see if they start to enter before. There it is, their medic coming out of the alleyway now, with the soldier coming through the banana.
On the stairs, going for the stair stab. He gets taken down by Combat Toast. They're gonna push pretty forward with this.
Are they gonna go through the spawn? That'd just be fantastic place to go in through.
Yeah, there's been a lot of areas of attack we haven't seen yet. The spawn path and the vents. People are generally just walking through the front door.
Yep, and well, when you've got 10 seconds of vulnerability, why not? Now they do have the Uber charge, and they've got to know that the Gankmeister has no Uber right now, so they're going to push in real hard here. There it is, Uber going on the heavy.
Seabass popping. Kick his ass, Seabass.
Is that it? You've been saving that one?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know if I was going to get another chance.
It's okay. You got it. Yeah, no Uber saw battles. Spy going in. Raz stabbing Gankmeister.
Raz gets a stab. Scout does a good job getting it out before he gets rocked, though, so now... Oh, no! The temple guard at the door!
Smile doing work there.
Scout's gonna come in and pick this up and take it further out to mid, though, before he gets fired.
Spy, but it's okay. It's okay. Still, good job by bonus. They are holding mid, very strong presence there. Don't have a lot of easy routes for the scout, but looks like the scout's
gonna come
ignoring everyone and just says, you know what, I don't care. Yeah, he's picking it up. So
and moved it from one crate to the other. You know, just he likes it aesthetically.
Inches, man, inches. Because if you can get a 2-point lead, that's going to be incredibly hard. Now, Red, if you notice what they're doing, they're trying to put as many players on their team in between the intelligence and the blue team. They've got everyone moved all the way forward.
Yeah, and a good job by the Pyro spraying around. Gets the Spy who was trying to reset that timer. Just gets burned to death.
Yeah, with the heavy there's almost no way a soldier or demo could jump in. It's pretty much up to the scout. He takes a pretty good path.
Scout is going in on it. Scout!
Oh, air blasted! Oh, again! Straight in the air. Uber charge going off. Soldier drops on it.
Up his life, counter popping going on all over the while. The demo comes in and puts some time on it, but he gets focused down too. A good job of keeping this alive, but Red's gonna push in now and try to take some intel of their own. All those wipes, and they're gonna do it almost uncontested.
Yeah, their Spy just comes in and snatches it. Engineer tries to say no, but he gets spammed down immediately, and now
Engineer puts a sentry gun right on
top of the gun. That's what you do in a scout resetting the time again, so...
Yeah, you really don't want to have to go all the way back to their end to get it. And Soldier comes through and equalizes his way down. Engie does some work.
He says, nope. Wow. So yeah, there it is. Looks like bonus points now ties it up to 4-4.
You're tied at a cumulative 4 with 9 minutes left. This is getting tense.
Yep, but yeah, they're gonna eventually be able to get this. It's really more about how long they could delay it, and right there, now GG has managed to take it out, and yeah, like you say, just over 8 minutes left, or I guess under 9. Better way to say that.
Over 8 and under 9 are the same thing, so.
Yeah, but we're closer to 9 than we are to 8, so. So, you know, but yeah, just enough time to get at least another cap there to tie it up, take it to overtime. Or if GG can manage to push out and take another round, they're gonna absolutely, you know, steal it for them. So these next couple of minutes, these next big pushes, we're gonna see basically gonna define this game here. Now they are going out bonus points through the vents. Let's see if I can. Oh,
yeah, they're just a heavy medic running through the vents. Scout is out in front.
Yeah, Soldier spotted him though.
Yeah, Soldier's shooting some rockets at him. Everyone's got to be aware that they're coming down
and
now.
they are,
and I'd be surprised
look
if
at all
they're
that
able to
spam
do
up there.
anything with this. They do Uber up and they fall down. Falls right onto the gun. Pyro pushing him into the corner. Put baby in the corner. Scout comes in though.
Great distraction by the Uber. Medic picks it up, and he's taking it. Oh, headshot! Uber Charge coming in now. Bonus points is trying to take it.
The demo's backing up through the
they are down to 3 up. This is
down.
dangerous for him now. If this scout can get to the intel room, it's more or less gone for him. But that Wrangle level 1 sentry
they're holding mid pretty easily. This engineer's got to be careful that the sniper dot is all around him.
Oh man, and that was, yeah, now as bonus does start to get the spawns, looks like GG has lost any advantage they had out of that wipe. Oh, wait, did they just pick it up? No. No, they dropped it. But yeah, GG had a really good advantage there after that wipe, and I don't think they capitalized on it properly. They had 3 people alive on the red side, and they could have basically just walked in after the intel.
Scout comes in, resets the timer, moves it backwards a little bit. There's a sentry gun guarding this blue intel too.
Yeah.
Looks like blue is at 100%. They do have 20% Uber advantage, but again, that's not going to be enough to push. They're holding ledges, kind of keep peeking through the vents. I'm surprised they've given up their strategy of just coming through banana and just walking forward into this. They seem to be exploring other routes, but why switch your strategy when it's worked rather well most of the game?
Yeah, it looks like GG right now is instead of focusing on getting the cap right now, I guess they're doing one thing at a time. They're focusing very hard on getting this intel reset. And, it's a very safe strategy. They are up 1. There's no reason for them to kind of, play aggressively. Demo trying really hard.
On the bottom left, and they're going to really force the issue on this timer. He's got to get there. Got to get there.
Oh, and he does reset it. Yeah, now it looks like now they are aware of that sentry gun. They might not have been before because of the way they were running players into it. Another big wipe, though. Let's see now this time.
Absolutely wiped. It's just the engineer and the soldier up. Everyone's going to respawn now, but even the classes spawning are light classes. Sniper and spy, they might come in here and get this without even having to use the Uber. Never mind, giant gun. Uber comes off. Gun goes down. Scout gets flashed. Gets in and out with the intel really easily. And I think this is going to be a pretty easy point for them to get here.
Yeah, Pyro doing a good job there of just stalling him. Sacrifices himself, but puts the damage down.
The spy does go in and resets the timer. Scout comes in afterwards and gets in the face of the engineer and gets that intel out of there. Scout running through mid now, and we're going to wash.
Yeah, so looks like, yeah, even though GG is going to get the point, they are going to maintain their 1-point lead, so good job stalling them out, and, that's, again, the ebb and flow of CTF. You just sacrifice your defense, you get the wipe, and get in there and get some work done. So right now, Bonus has managed to push himself kind of into a precarious situation, though, where they're surrounded.
Well, they are at 100%, though.
Oh, okay,
yeah, you don't really want to post up in this corner, but they're at 100%, so they should be fine. Giant Uber advantage. Uber does come off on the Heavy, who gets air blasted away by the Pyro, so they switch to the Demo. Demo comes in, throws some stickies and kills at the Wrangle level 1.
He's going to
triangle, so...
Yeah, and good job there. Oh, Spy coming in, though. Nope. Spotted immediately.
There, not the intel.
Yeah, but, what's that? Is that a... Oh, there's the soldier. Gets the engineer right as he's moving the gun, picks up the intel.
So, soldier alone, he looked like he wanted to try to jump back up in the vents.
Yeah, he definitely did want to jump back up there, and, I gotta say, I was just go for the banana. Get out of there, you know, take it safe, don't
Yeah.
be fancy, because in Vince, you're just getting yourself closer to the spawn. They were down players, you know, it just increases the odds of someone catching you in the Vince. And, yeah, so we'll see what GG does off of this. Popping their Uber now on their demo man, flashing over to the soldier.
Yeah, great headshot by, I keep forgetting his name.
Ooh, managed to take out Seabass. The rise of the Ubers over the demo man on the red side, so both medics down. Both teams pretty much wiped at this point. Blue has a small, I would say, a power advantage right now. Let's see if they can push in off of it, but
yeah, they might just find a nice, comfy place to post up.
yeah, and that sentry gun is definitely gonna stop them at least where they were at. If the demo man had been in the Vince, you can take that up pretty easily. But
Alright, only 3.5 minutes left. GG up 1 game.
1 point. Oh, got a pause.
Sorry.
Yeah, looks like not sure what happened, folks, but let me see if I can contact the players, see if I can get any info on it.
Yeah, we got a clock is still winding down, just everyone is stationary.
Interesting.
It's like that. Did you ever see that one movie, The Matrix? I know it's obscure, but it's kind of like that.
I haven't. Tell me about this
stuck
movie.
in the middle of the air.
Yeah. Just...
it's something about Macintosh or Hackintosh computers, like the movie Hackers.
Right.
You know how like that's.
Oh, I love 1998 Hackers. Like,
yeah,
hack the planet. Really is what.
Razor and blade. They're flakes.
Oh man. I had a virus, but it's okay. I installed a flu shot. You know, garbage files aren't supposed to contain anything, but this one was huge. It had stuff in it.
Oh man, that movie.
It
gets worse. It gets worse every time I watch it.
It really does. Like,
every time
like it started out like I remember being probably 13 years old, and that movie came out, and it was the coolest thing in the world. And,
well,
like
the thing is, like, it was coming out around the time where like I was just getting a computer and like, you know, rocking my AOL discs. Oh man.
All right, now it looks like Seabass let me know that Raz disconnected due to a thunderstorm, so he is reconnecting now. Yeah, it's actually I'm having the same a similar thunderstorm out here in Texas. We were having, you know, it's kind of the same concerns, but yeah. So he is getting back on the server now. So that as soon as they unpause, we should be good to go. Just a couple more moments
clock
here.
winding down too?
It is. I'm not sure how that's actually going to play out. This might be like soccer, where, you know, you just get 90 minutes is 90 minutes is 90 minutes, and if somebody hurts his leg and they have to take 15 minutes out of the game, the ref can decide at the end to add it, but that's at ref's discretion, man. He can say, nope, you gotta do 90 minutes.
Raz dropping while they're in the lead. I don't know. It's a phantom injury. We're at 3.5 minutes, so if someone wants to just use an actual stopwatch, that might be a solution.
Right, well, oh, looks like we did unpause now. And, yeah, not sure how we're gonna deal with that, the time counting down during the pause. Definitely something to mention for the, UGC happens. Looking at Raz now, though. Let's see what he got in his last 2 minutes of life here.
Of course, we have the post-pause weird models. Fun to watch.
Always fun to watch.
Right, Uber does come off at mid onto the heavy and the pyro.
Yep, and but yeah, not a lot of work going to be done from, not a lot taken out of it, and
my clock is stopped now. It's all going to be a mess. I'm just going to commentate on what I see on the screen.
Yeah, actually, if you press tab, go ahead and do a HUD reload scheme, and it fixes your clock.
Oh no, okay, I got you. Yeah, that clock's working.
Yeah,
excellent. So we have, while we're talking about clocks, might as well say we got about 2 minutes left, and Bonus is going to have to be aggressive here because they need one more point to tie it up.
Yeah. Now,
Blue's taking some ground. Blue has an Uber ready.
Oh, we did see right there the Blaze managed to sacrifice himself and get the medic. So Seabass is now sitting on 100% Uber charge. Nice big advantage. If they can go ahead and do it up here, get the 2-point advantage.
In it mid, a nice stab by Hey on Oomph. So they're going to be down their demo.
Yeah, that and with the sniper getting their soldier from their own battlements, that's really gotta frustrate you. That's definitely gonna stop their
Yeah.
push though. So
Right
CBAS
now,
have
with
to
a
pull
minute and a
back.
half, though, I think they're just going to sit on their Uber and try to play defense with it. It seems like the right strategy to me.
Absolutely.
Red charging pretty quick at like 50% now. They're going to have to get this Uber in and do something
Yeah, this
with
is
it.
basically their last shot. That's
Yep. This next engagement's going to be crucial.
yep, and doing a good job though, shutting down that banana with the demo man, a heavy, and a soldier, putting a lot of spam out there. And Meta getting disconnected for a couple seconds. Those are very vital when you only have a minute left. So this is definitely going to be coming down to our final couple of seconds here.
Yeah,
As they're
100%
counting down.
Uber,
Uber
now
goes
on.
off, pops
They
it
pop
the
very
second.
early,
Yeah,
come-
you could see they wanted to get out there. Uber going down for the
I
blue
was doing a
as
good
well.
job of just blowing everyone away while the spy comes in and grabs the intel.
Yeah,
Drops
passes it
gives-
to the scout.
Scout's got
Great
it.
move
Get
there.
in.
Engineer going crazy with the Regal Cincture, and yeah, looks like he's going to get it all the way back. So
It's left. They are going to tie this game right now. We are tied up 6-6 or 7-7. One of the two. We're tied.
we are tied.
And blue is
No, it is
absolutely
6-6.
tight. Red is going to come in and try to get another cap because blue's all dead. It's just Raz up. Unfortunately, there's a sentry gun to get spammed down. Soldier comes in and grabs it.
Oh my
There's
god.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. He can't get there in
He's
time.
got the flag. Oh, there it is. Smiles got it right now. Oh, and he goes down at mid. Pyro picks it up, but just not quite. So
Valiant effort at the end, though. Wow, really picked it up.
yeah, that is going to be tied after 2 rounds, I believe.
Yes,
And we're
sir.
going to a 3rd round.
They want to call it a tie. They say, I don't know. What are the? Do you know the actual rules?
The overtime is actually supposed to happen right there. In the case,
Config.
I'm pretty sure that overtime was according to what they said, and maybe it's only on the 3rd round that there's an overtime. Let me just see if I can't pull it up real quick on the UGC website. But let's see here, 'cause they had a little blog post
Just
about it.
disconnected. I think Seabass might be joking. They were all joking about a tie. Seabass maybe took it seriously and left. There he goes. He's back. That's just good physical comedy.
Okay, if scores are tied at the end of a round and neither team's intel is at their base, the round automatically enters overtime until intel is capped or both intels are returned to base. Note that any intels capped during overtime periods still count.
Okay.
So, okay, and that's only if the scores are tied at the end of the round. And you see, because GGG was up 4-3 at the end of the round, there was no overtime. So, it has to be a round overtime in order to, get it. So theoretically, you could do some weirdness with overtime to pull yourself out of a when you're behind situation. But
Again, I don't know if it's become obvious yet, but we're not UGC admins. We're just a couple guys watching a game.
yeah, let's see here though. Looks like we do have 18 up again, and so yeah,
I
it
think
is tied up
They're trying to
6-6.
figure out what to do in an overtime. Is it golden cap? Next cap wins it? I think they're trying to sort it out amongst themselves.
Right? Yeah.
Or talking to someone who does know. It is a tricky
Well,
situation.
I will say that Infinite is a UGC admin, and he is supposed to be the Highlander guy, so it's sort of his decision. So
Yeah, it's,
he's the one they'd be deferring to at that point. When you email the admin, that's who's checking the email on the other end of it. So
we're in the best possible position to have someone know what they're talking about.
absolutely,
We've already eliminated people who don't know what they're talking about.
at least as
They
many
rhyme.
of us we
It
can.
rhymes with Schmeichel and Schmexagrams.
Absolutely, big fan of the rhymes. But yeah, actually, I'm kind of disappointed to see because that wasn't any overtime there, because that definitely could have been the bonus points clinching it. But that is a very
Run through his equalizer out with it was a great tap they had at the end. They rode that momentum.
yeah, and I gotta say, you really have to wonder what those 2 or 3 seconds where the medic was disconnected, what those could have amounted to if they had just if he had stayed connected, if he had pushed into the banana instead of opting to go through the low alleyway, and they, you know, picked up 5-10 seconds on that entire push, they could have gotten it home, I think. Oh, but did I hear a timer? Nope, I heard a ready. I heard a sound on the HUD.
Yeah, I just had reload schemed and now everything went away. My timer and everything's gone.
Yeah, they probably
Poor me.
re-exec the config. Since they work so well, haha.
Alright, are you in contact with anyone? Can you
Yeah,
give us an
so
update on what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm asking Seabass right now.
The action never stops here at XTV.
Never, never.
God, I just had, like, today was so boring, I don't even have anything to fill it with. I don't have anything clever, like, not that I normally have something clever to say in these moments, but I don't even have an anecdote.
So that's what happens when you start your spring break, huh?
Yeah, spring break, woo!
Woo!
Party, road trip!
Alright.
I think I'm gonna go buy some Keystone Light just to get in the field.
Ooh, Seabass says sudden death in all caps. So first person to cap it is, yeah, it's going to be a golden cap. Who takes it wins it. And we have teams starting.
Alright, this is for bonus to attempt to stay undefeated. Gangsta Gaming try to equal up their scores at 6-1, 7-1.
Yep, now it looks like,
out good.
Yeah, I saw Snake Kryptonite there slipping through Banana.
Yeah, the first losses do come off for GG. They lose their scout and their spy.
Yeah, but they do manage to take him out there, so yeah, both teams doing
GG
well, but yeah.
Posting up on the stairs again. They took mid without even a contest. I think Red is running a different strategy here. They're going to play defense until they get a pick.
Yeah. Now, GG, though, have taken a really good position, really offensive posture with their medic. Both teams now do have Uber. So they're sitting on staircase. Let's see if they decide to push you through vents with this, maybe, or because that's the thing is when it's one cap, you can say, all right, we'll get a wipe as long as we get that cap through, and that's a viable strategy. Players are starting to poke forward now. Scouts. The other thing to consider is that you were,
Mela doing a little trash talking in chat, saying passive vaginas.
Wow. Calling it out.
I think that was the name of a movie on Lifetime.
But yeah, now that all the teams are sitting here, Ubered up, we have 20 minutes
ready to go.
To get
They're all bunched up
one
together.
cap. And Snake Kryptonite actually managing to sneak past the entire.
Yeah, he's coming through Banana.
And
all by
he
himself.
is dying in Banana all by himself. And
That's going to be a tough spot for them to retake it.
indeed, now
We haven't seen a lot of action in Banana, but now we have our first intel taken out of the intel room into Banana.
yeah. And you gotta wonder where the engineer was on that. I didn't see where the engineer had set up if he's running mini sneakers again or what, but they had nobody back there except Spy. And you know, you gotta wonder
now
what the comps
GG
are
has
there.
to all surround that and just wait on it.
Yep, Spy going in though. And yeah, they're now moving themselves to a very defensive position. Ooh, Red Spy did slip in there.
Yeah, he gets fired on pretty quick by Roffelmauer.
Right. And yeah,
Blue is gonna. I think Blue's gonna push here. They don't want to play defense in the Banana. They have everyone posted up. Uber is ready.
And Pyro, one air blast, knocking the whole team back.
Yeah, Uber does come off.
Uber and a Pyro.
They counter Uber with their Pyro.
But the Scout, I think, wow, not only do they wipe most of the team, the Scout takes it into their Banana. And he pulls it. Hey, is the only one alive now.
Yeah, that's gonna be game.
Yeah, looks like. GG managing to take and break the undefeated bonus points. Yeah, breaking them down,
Points.
ending the winning streak.
In
Here's what I
GG,
was
we've seen the
searching
last
for.
couple weeks, they're a bunch of really good players. Just their DM skills, they play well together. Seabass tends to, die a lot, but you're a medic in Highlander, you're just gonna die a lot. Happens. So GG is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I feel glad I've been able to watch him a couple weeks. Raz is a great spy. They just got good players up and down. So bonus falling from the ranks of the undefeated. I don't know how the matches went tonight, but UBS might be our early favorite for #1 seed.
Yeah, we'll see though, because if UBS lost, that's gonna have at least a three-way tie between GG, bonus, and the team we were just talking about as 7-1.
UBS.
UBS there.
UBS.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for helping me
Yeah,
out
I love that I was helpful once tonight.
at least
Thank God I
once.
just got it in.
At least once. All right, folks. Well, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Mikal Plus Plus,
And Hexagrams.
and as always, we are bringing you hot, sexy UGC Highlander action down here at XTV. Y'all take it easy, folks.